Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today I'm bringing to you from TokuAnimeNews a video review of the Kamen for Zodiarts Switch. This Switch was amazingly actually a lot better than I expected, seeing as it actually does contain all 12 Zodiarts names, the horoscopes, which I'll be mentioning later in the video. Well, anyways, let's start with the packaging. The packaging is your like standard, I guess, Japanese roleplay usually for the Switches / a lot of the other roleplay in the last few years, except for Gaia Memory, since they were packaged with the main weapons. But anyways, this is like the standard packaging, like we've seen with things like the cant droids and other things. And see, yeah, it's good, really nice design. Shows that there are 22 sounds on this Switch, and see here, you can see Scorpion and some of the other Zodiarts there. Well, anyways, let's go on with the Switch itself. The Switch is, well, pretty show accurate to me, besides obviously the battery compartment, which is right here. It takes two LR44s. It's pretty much the standard for a lot of the roleplay toys. And the Switch is on and off switch here. Means, yeah, it's got a really nice shine to it, which is really nice. And basically, yeah, that's pretty much all it does off. Well, anyways, let's go on to the Switch itself. So what we do is turn on with the Switch. I'm actually not quite sure what that means. I guess someone knows. You could tell me. Well, anyways, to activate the Switch, what you do is first press this button. Well, anyways, I'm gonna pretty much do in order what each of the sounds mean. So, anyways, here we go. This is the Orion Zodiart. This is Chameleon. This is Unicorn. Hound. Altar. Perseus, I think. Oh, okay. The other one was Pisces. This one's Perseus. Well, anyways, next one. Lynx. Dragon. Pegasus. Well, anyways, that's basically all for the regular Zodiarts. There were a couple of others, but they're not programmed in this Switch. And let's start with the horoscopes. Let's start with Aries. Let's see, that was Taurus, yeah. Gemini. Cancer. Leo. Virgo. Libra. Scorpion. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Aquarius. Pisces. Oh, okay, well anyways, that's going back to the first sound again. So anyways, yeah, the Zodiarts Switch, there is another version of the Zodiarts Switch, the Horoscopes version, but that isn't exclusive. Although it does look like the one in the show, and that too can also do the 12 Zodiarts. I say this one's kind of more worth it in a sense, just because instead of paying the middleman fees for like the extra, since this already has all of them built in, why technically you need the other one, just besides the fact that the design itself is like it, the Horoscope Switch. Well, anyways, to activate the transformation sound, you turn this to the side and it'll make this sound. Well, anyways, if you remember from the show, this is what happens after they activated 3. This is the third time it activates. It automatically becomes this mode, and then it says last one. And then when they press the button, they would the Zodiac would pretty much come out of their bodies. As you can see, this does light up when you activate from the side. So let's see what happens. That is the transformation sound. And then, after the Zodiac is defeated by Fourze, Fourze does this to the Switch. If you remember. Deactivates. And the cool part is that, as you can see, you can no longer activate in this mode because this is the part when Fourze deactivated, so the Switch no longer works. However, you can reset it by doing this. Just turning it back to the original mode. If I remember correctly, this means Zodiarts normal mode or something. I'm not quite sure exactly what it means. Anyways, the Switch itself is a really nice Switch, actually. It looks just like the show, and the Zodiarts actually really do have a cool, nice design, and this is a nice roleplay to go with it, especially since in the last couple of years we had things like the Dopant memories and I guess you could say the O's movie core, and I guess each of the core medals represent greed or anyways. And now we got something to represent Fourze, this Switch here, the Zodiarts Switch. Anyways, I actually thought this was really nice. I got this from AmiAmi, and yeah, it's a really cool thing. Pick it up if you can. It's actually pretty cheap, actually. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, it's pretty sweet. So, yeah, this is Darkcloud633 at TokuAnimeNews, and I'll see you later, YouTube. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Check out the channels on the side. Check out Project RDMs, Wheelchair 21s, and check out the podcast as well. My name is this is Darkcloud633 signing out.